Let's get a full 15-minute class focusing on upper body. We'll do a little bit of lower body, but we're going to start with some great chest exercises, get some biceps, full arms, and shoulders. We're going to have 4 items. Number 1, you're going to want the box. So go ahead and sit the box aside the carriage. Roughly somewhere between the shoulder rests. You want this edge and the end of the carriage, I guess. And let's get a set of handles. If you don't have the handles, you can use loops and a magic circle. You'll want a roll down bar. You can use a dowel, but for the rotation aspect that we're going to do, you're going to want to be able to clip something on. So hopefully you've got a roll down bar. If you don't have a roll down bar and you like what I'm doing with them, you can go online. Actually, my website, I guess it sounds odd to say, and go to the shop page of the store, and you can order these. I now have them for sale. They're high quality maple, and they have really great, nice swivel, chrome plated eye hooks. So let's go ahead and attach it on. Put a light to medium, just because we're going to do facing front and facing out some presses. Loaded with one side only, so we're really going to work those obliques for stabilization. So I'm going to do a blue, and that to me will be medium for the forward press, medium plus facing out. We're going to do a kneeling lunge with the inside leg back, kneeling on the box, and the outside leg forward. So if you need a knee pad, go ahead and grab that. So let's get started. So I'm going to place myself into a kneeling lunge. Now, the bar is quite far behind me, so I'm going to err on just pulling this edge a few inches back. And you just want to make sure you don't start too slack, and for this purposes. And I also have the swivel pulleys down. If you have a carriage that doesn't lift up like this one does, and you don't have the option of the swivel pulleys down, you can do them with the swivel pulleys up. You just are going to have to move back more towards the back of the reformer. So by having it slightly back, I can add in a rotational aspect. So let's go ahead and get started. Bring the bar to center mass. Rotate yourself to where you have a light bit of tension. Make sure your knee stays neutral and your hips try to stay rotated forward or level. We're going to rotate to start with for 5. Keep the bar from moving. Nice little rotation just to kind of get our obliques and everything ready for what we're going to do. 3, 4, 5. Let's add a press with that. Rotate and press for 5 and in. Press 4, in. 3, in. 2, in. 1, and in. Now let's switch legs, pivot to face out, and hand the dowel outside. So I've got both legs are slightly rotated out, a little wider on the hips, so I'm in a side kneeling lunge now, and I'm going to start rotated, and we're going to do the same thing. Keep the bar center mass, so try to make sure it's where it needs to be, and rotate for 5, 4, 3, keeping your pelvis as stable as possible, 2, and 1. Now let's rotate with press for 5, press straight forward, 4, challenging those obliques as we press, 3, 2, and 1. Now because this is athletic, you have the option of going up. Let's go back. We're going to do 3 more rounds, a total of 4 rounds. Inside leg back, outside leg forward. Start rotated. And let's do 10 rotations with press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and switch to facing out. It'll get smoother, I promise. Whacked myself twice now. Let's get in that side kneeling lunge. Start rotated, bar at center mass. Rotate and press out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to set my dowel down because we have the option of going up in spring tension for the last 2 or 4. I'm going to go to a red. If you like where you're at, stay where you're at. And let's go back and let's do it again, facing front. Grab your dowel, start rotated, left knee on, right leg forward, or inside leg in, outside leg forward. Rotate and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch facing out, much smoother that third time. Start rotated and rotate and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's head back facing forward. And I'm good on a red. It's enough challenge for me. But if you feel you need more, go ahead and add some more. If you feel that was a bit much, go ahead and feel free to go down. All right, so let's go ahead and last round before we switch sides. Rotate in and then start by rotating out, forward and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate out, pivot, and let's do out. Last set for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. So unclip this side, clip on the other, and let's bring that box around. Because I did 2 out of 4 on a blue and 2 on a red, I'm going to go back down and put it on a blue. Put the box similarly to where we had it. Outside leg back, inside leg forward. Let's start rotated. Get yourself set up. Make sure that left shin is vertical. And let's rotate and press. 10, 9. Actually, we did the first set, only 5 reps. So let's do 5. So 2 more and 1 more. Hand it around, pivot facing out. Side kneeling lunge. Start rotated and then twist and press for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Round 2 of 4. Going to 10 reps now. Let's twist and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and let's go up and wait if you want to do that. So I'm on a red, in a front kneeling lunge, rotate chest to bar, and rotate press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pivot, face out, side kneeling lunge position, and let's rotate and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. And last set, pivot face forward. It's a great way to sneak in some abs, really good abdominal oblique work. And let's do our last set. Rotate press, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And last one facing out. Chest to bar, rotate press, last set for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unclip that dowel. Let's go ahead and sit the dowel down. Put your handles on and post your handles. I'm going to take a minute to grab some water. Go ahead and do that for yourself. I'm going to go off camera. I'll be right back. Get a sweat towel if you need one. All right, much better. All right, so sit your foot bar a little lower, situate it lower, and put your ring on the foot bar, easily accessible. Let's grab your handles. Now, I like to sit with my feet dangling in the well, wider than the springs, so I'm not kicking the springs off, calves against bar. So first thing we're going to do is extend our arms down, flex in our hips so we're flat back, and let's just do simple biceps on light for 5 reps, just so you can get the motion. Now let's only do right, so keep left down for 5, 4, I've got my left hand behind my hip, 3, 2, 1. Switch arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, post your straps first, and let's add some resistance. So I'm going to put another red, so I'm going to do 2 reds. What we're going to do is a little ladder. So we're going to start light on 5. We're going to go to 6 reps now. 6 reps both arms and 6 reps single arm. So let's get into position. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm single for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 6 on left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for 30 seconds. Now, because we're going to ladder 7 and 8, I'm actually okay here for biceps on 2 red. So we'll do 7 reps, then 8 reps, and then we'll go back to some chest and triceps. All right, so let's go ahead and do 7 reps, both arms. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7 on your left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 7 on your right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We have one more set, 8 reps each. So I'm going to add a yellow. This one, we're going to allow our biceps a full 60 seconds to recover. You can do an active rest. It's up to you whether in this 60-second duration, if you want to do push-ups on the foot bar, you can do that, or you can just sit it out. Some people like to move, depending on who I have in my class. When I'm teaching a group class, if I've got a lot of like high energy bunnies, I will make sure I get them off the reformer and do something. Today, it's actually the end of the week and I'm recording this, and I just want to get a really good workout, but I'm not in a metabolic mood. So make sure you're adjusting that. If you're going to do this one again, just use a little time period that I'm chatting with you and do something, either lunges on the floor, maybe some arm circles, whatever feels good to keep you moving. All right, 8 reps, both arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 8 on the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8 on the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And post your straps. Let's go down to 1 red spring. Grab your ring, put it on your knee. Grab one handle, then hold the ring, and then grab the other. All right. So let's go ahead and hold the ring end to end with the ears up. That will give us enough space to hold on to both the handles and the ring. Start it at your chest. Now, when I talk about arm positioning, I do not want to be above the pecs. So I usually want to press forward horizontally and slightly downward. So we've got the ring. Make sure you don't squeeze the ring with your hands, squeeze them with your pecs and your lats. Press forward for 10, activating your lats and pecs, squeezing the ring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Set the ring down. It'll stay on your knee, go ahead and hug a trees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I have that feeling sense of squeezing that ring with my pecs. Go ahead and reach down, and let's put a yellow on if you want to add a little bit more. Grab that ring. Let's rest for 30 seconds, get ourselves set. We're going to do the same thing, 2 more sets, 3 total. Grab that ring, hold it at your chest, stack your spine, activate your abs and lengthen your spine, press and squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the ring down. It feels like it wants to fall this time, of course. All right. Hug a trees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Post your straps or your handles. Force of habit calling them straps. And let's go to a red and a blue if you want to increase. Let's give ourselves a minute rest there. As I mentioned before, if you don't want to get off, you can do arm circles, shoulder flies, just to keep the body active. But when I do sets of strength, my preference is to give my whole body recovery. If you're going to do, I have students in class that will do the strength sets, will increase. And I have students that don't want to do that on their days. So if I'm doing 10 reps and I'm increasing strength, I will have the students that are doing lighter resistance, medium to light resistance, and I'll tell them they've got 20 reps to do. So let's say you come back to this video and maybe you're really not wanting to do strength, but you like the movements. Just do it 20 reps. So you have some options there. All right, let's grab it. Get set. Got the ring. Sit up tall. And let's press and squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug a trees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we do have time to put one more set of these in. So let's do 2 red if you're continuing to go up with me. Take the blue off. Give ourselves a minute recovery. Let me grab some water. Throat's kind of dry today. This also can be done off the box in a kneeling position, this whole ring press. I've done it before where I'll do hip extension and press the ring. I find that I can develop my chest and get better strength using medium resistance, but squeezing with that ring at that end range. I feel a much, I don't know, stronger activation of my pecs versus going too heavy and trying to recruit other muscles to help me find the chest. Hopefully that makes sense, because years ago when I used to work out at the gym and I'd bench press, I probably did way too much, way too heavy. And I was using my back and using my neck and my traps and shoulders. And when I found out, the Pilates method, and I realized that I can actually develop my muscles better, lighter, but more efficiently, which I find the ring, it's closed chambers between the two sides, much like a barbell or a bench bar. So it helps with stabilizing, and that little squeeze at the end kind of reminds us to find your pecs and lats. All right, let's call this the last set. 10 presses with a squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, I thought I was twisted. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit the ring down, and let's do our flies for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and post our handles. Take our box off. Go ahead and set the box aside. And I'm going to go down to 1 red. And then I'm going to place 1 foot on top of the other foot, and then knees wide, so I get that nice stretch. Now, if this bothers you, you can always sit yourself up on something. I use the ab mat, let me show you, for my clients with tight knees and sitting on their heels hurt them. Same foot position crossed. Just put this behind and sit on it, because now it kind of touches the shoulder rest, so it adds a lot more ease of movement behind the knee. It feels so good, I'll just leave it there. All right, so we're gonna do some shoulders. So take the arms up, pitch forward a little bit, so flex at the hips, and overhead presses. Let's do 10 on light, and we'll progressively go up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and add resistance. That to me was light, so it was good because it kind of helped me feel what it is I wanted to do. I'm going to put another red on, so I'm going to go up to 2 red springs. We'll do 2 more sets of this. We'll do a total of 2 overhead presses. So grab your handles, bring them up, flex forward at the hips, and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Post them, and let's add more. Since we're only going to do a couple of these, let's do 3 red if you have that strength available. Grab your handles, bring them up, flex forward, get your back in extension, length through the neck spine, abs are in, and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Post your straps. Good. So let's go ahead and sit our ring and the ab mat aside. We're going to put our headrest up and we're going to lie down. Grab your handles. And what I want to do is I want to start with my arms bent at 90 degrees. So you can see I have slack. So I'm just going to quickly wrap my ropes around the pegs once. And I'm going to see if that's good. Actually, I'm going to do it twice. So I'm going to press out first, just so it's easy. And if you lack coordination, you haven't done this before, you can get up and do that. So I'm going to check it. I just like to check it in the down position. All right. So now I'm good. We're going to do 5 with our palms face up, 5 with our palms face down. So get your ropes to the right resistance. I'm going to make sure I'm not jammed up against the shoulder rests. So I can bring my arms in and I'm not pinched against the shoulder rest. So I'm, just slightly away from it. So get your arms set and let's press our triceps up for 10, 9. I know I said 5, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Underhand, so palms face down and extend up to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to push out lightly so I can post my straps and then come on up. And I'm going to add a blue. So I'm going to do 3 red and a blue for strength. Hold myself down, recover for another 30 seconds. Now, when you start doing heavier and you're doing this exercise where you're not against the shoulder rest, err on the side of going a little slower. We don't want to add momentum to shoot us back into the shoulder rest. And if you feel that your body's sliding, you can always put grippy under your back too. I've done that before when I've worn clothes that are really slippery, or my clients that are lighter body weight, they don't have as much anchoring. All right, so 10 palms face down now, and then we'll do 10 palms face back. We'll reverse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 palms face up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that felt good to me. And I'll leave that for the last set. I'm going to grab some water. I was sliding a tiny bit So I don't want to go up any more on this specific movement. All right. Get yourself situated. Rest for another 15 seconds. All right, let's grab. Let's do palms face down. I find that to be the more difficult one of the two. So I decide I want to do those first, get the hard ones out of the way. Legs in tabletop, triceps up to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms face up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop your handles. Take your straps off the pegs. Come on up. Let's take your foot bar to standard position. And we're just going to finish with some lower body, some footwork, and a little bit of strength. So we hit the chest. We did some mild biceps, mild shoulders, and triceps. So the only thing really missing in this workout for upper body would be some back strength. If you want to add some back strength in when we're done, just do some standard rowing, seated long box facing back. But I wanted to get a little bit of lower body in today. All right. So let's start with just simple. To me, this is medium light. Just some parallel. Go right through all the footwork positions just to get our legs moving. Let's 10 presses out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way in, feet together, knees together on the arches, and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to parallel, hip distance, left on the heel, right on the ball of the foot. Press out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep that nice length of the spine. 2, 1. Right high, left low for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press and hold, both feet low and on the ball of the foot for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press and hold, prancing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel on, left leg tabletop, single leg presses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press and hold left on right tabletop and in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press and hold both on, headrest down. Bridge your hips up and close and roll down as you open. Bridge them up as you close, roll down as you open. Up and down. For 2 more. 1 more. Hold it up. Press in and out. Staying high. Knees to ceiling on the close for 10. Press. 9. Press. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Close, knees high, roll down that spine. Let's go back to ball of your feet on in a V, turned out, press. Let's go ahead and lift the headrest up if you want. Actually, I'm good with it down. It feels kind of nice on my back. Let's go for 10 frog presses on the ball of the foot. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close all the way, legs in tabletop, roll up and pull your bar down. If you have the infinity, it's really easy. If not, go ahead and adjust your bar to vertical and get your legs in a sumo squat or an extended frog position. Arms aside the body, length through the neck. Abs are in. Let's press for 10, 9, 8, find your glutes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs in tabletop, roll up. Let's add more on. So I'm going to do 3 red, a blue, and a green for the last 2 sets of sumos. Back to that turned out wide foot position, sumo squat or extended frog. Length through your spine and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang your legs over the bar, rest for 30. The last leg exercise we're going to do is a single leg press. Now this is pretty heavy for some of you. So you can either take the springs down to do single or spot with the ball of the foot. That looks like this. So I'm not going to use my right, but I'm spotting with it. All right. So let's do 10 left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close. Hang your legs. 30-second recovery. All right, so let's do right on the heel, spot with the left of the ball of the foot. So remember, the left can help you if you need it, but try your best just to keep it passive as a support system. Press right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Hang your legs. 30 seconds, and then we're going to do feet and straps. Think we have enough time? Yes. Good. I like to end my workout sometimes with feet and straps. It just feels so good. All right, let's go ahead and put our foot bar in 2 or standard setup. Put your spring tension on of choice for feet and straps. My preference is a little heavier than most people. So I like 3 red and a blue. Oops, and we have to put our straps on. My bad. Let's do our straps on. If you used your straps earlier, and swivel pulleys up. One of my swivel pulleys was off. I thought I felt that at the end. All right, let's start with straight leg lower lifts. Feet and straps. There's somewhere there. There it is. All right. Let's start with feet, parallel hip distance, and up and down. Wow, I feel my hamstrings. I did a pretty serious hamstring workout the other day. I've been hitting hamstrings pretty hard lately. So let's do 6 more. And 5, 4. I know I've done some hamstring tutorials, but I'm not sure if I've done an athletic workout. 2 more with hamstrings, so I'll make sure I do that soon. Let's do walking on the ceiling, which is a high tabletop leg. 1 goes up, so I like to think about this as a single leg hamstring stretch, and then the tabletop leg can help press me out of that stretch. Left up, press, right, press. I've seen so many different variations of frog, stag, walking on the ceiling. This variation where you really allow it to get a single leg hamstring stretch feels good. Couple more each side. Last one each side. Let's go ahead and take the left foot out of strap. Drop it down to the frame. I'm going to hold on for support, and I'm just going to do a nice little hamstring stretch. Use the arm to help pull you out of it if you need to. Nice little hamstring stretch. Try to stay neutral on the foot. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Bring it into a frog position when you switch. Foot on the frame. Holding on to the strap, the rope, and hamstring stretches on the left. Nice and slow. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to a frogged position. Put the right in. And let's go into frog for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg circles for 10 each direction, and then we're done. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's just hold a butterfly stretch, bottom of the feet touch, and just stretch. So that concludes today's workout. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the Dow series and then getting a combination of everything but the back, upper back, feet out of straps. As I mentioned, if you have extra time and you want to throw some back into this workout, just some rowing facing back series, and that will for like 5-10 minutes, and that'll conclude it. One thing I want to touch bases about, and as I mentioned, I wanted to keep my headrest down. I have started in my practice because I was so thoracically rounded with really heavy, thick spine extensors from many years of bodybuilding with my, arms anteriorly loaded with dumbbells and barbells, that it always hurt my neck. And I would probably say 12 years, 13 years into teaching Pilates, and experiencing it in my personal practice, my thoracic spine is flat now. So I actually enjoy my headrest down sometimes. So if you're a teacher and you give your students options, ask them what feels more comfortable instead of always designating headrest up or headrest down. Now, I'm not a fan of headrest up during bridge series. Some people say it's okay. It doesn't feel comfortable on my neck. So be sure to ask people what they find. Now, some people who are really thoracically humped and kyphotic, they're not going to be comfortable with their headrest down. But that doesn't mean in time, when you've done enough thoracic work, really got their extensors to hold them up, that you want to get them to try to experience some exercises supine with the headrest down, not just bridging, but some, so they can start feeling that flatness of the thoracic and that length of the cervical spine. So try it yourself with the headrest down on a few things and see if you like it. I think traditionally the only thing that I was taught headrest down was like bridging, short and long spine, rollovers, which is like maybe jackknife. I don't remember. I'm bad with some of the names. But I've started to experience, as I said, myself with the headrest down. So try it yourself on some supine stuff. And again, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget, comments are important to me. They're vital for me to get your feedback, what it is you're liking, what it is you want to see. So please either leave a comment under the video or send me an email and let me know your thoughts. Thanks for joining me.